Hello everyone, welcome to another sketchbook video. This time it's a sketchbook tour from my sketchbook number 25. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it, give a comment and subscribe if you can, because that helps me a lot with the algorithm and I would really appreciate it. So this sketchbook started in April and ended in October, and I started just drawing a lot of Ben 10 fan art. As you can see, there's a young one and Gwen, and I was a little nervous to start this sketchbook. I don't know why, but once I get into it, I think I was able to work and draw in it with a lot more ease. I think it was the way it handled watercolors that made me feel a little bit uneasy, because I felt they looked a little bit patchy. Anyway, you will see a lot of different AU art in here because I was in my Ben 10 AU drawing making era, I guess. So this is basically a AU of Ben growing up in the Anur system and being raised by Lobans. Then I have the Bad End AU, which became kind of lightly popular on Tumblr. I think people seem to enjoy it, at least. It's basically an AU when Ben passes away on a battle with video gags and Rook tries to kind of Frankenstein him together and bring him back to life, and in the process he ends up being corrupted and turning evil and stuff like that. Another AU that I made while working on this sketchbook was the half Pulpimancer Ben AU, which is basically the Omnitrix having a glitch which make the Pulpimancer transformation being stuck halfway in the middle. This guy over here is a fan-made alien that I made. His name is Sabbath, which is basically like a magical type of goat thingy alien. Next up is Infern Dog, which is kind of like Heat Blast but with a hellhound that can breathe fire and lava, I guess. And there is Reaper, which is kind of like a Grim Reaper sort of alien, but I kind of based him off of beetles and different insects and bones in general. I don't know, I just wanted to make a trio of spooky looking aliens for Ben, and I really like how they turned out. This is a page where I just simply put some sticky notes on and drew some Ben 10 characters. We have Rook, Ben, and Shar in there, and that's just bent art, so let's ignore that. This page I drew because I went to a cat cafe with my friends. We don't have cat cafes in my country, so this is a very new thing for me. I've always seen them on blogs of other people in other countries, and the one I went to is one of the very few new cat cafes that have opened. I think there's another one somewhere else, but I don't know exactly where. So I just was drawing cats, and that's my catsona and my friends' catsonas, and it was a fun day. This is a drawing I did of Ben to motivate me to go to sleep at better times because I struggle with insomnia. So there's that, I guess. Now you know. And I post this little thingy because I like that it has a star on the back. It's cute. If you hear some knocking on my door, just ignore it. It's my dog trying to get in my room. Anyway, here's some Posca drawings I did of Rook. I'm not exactly very proud of these. I think they could have turned out better, but they're not that bad, they're okay. Next up is context. During the summer I was practicing yoga, so I wanted to draw Ben and Rook doing yoga, and I thought Ben would be probably awful at it, so that's how this page turned out. Um, More of the helpful Piman Serpent AU. And then we have... this was a prompt on a server I'm in. We were like redesigning already existing aliens but giving them like a Zodiac theme, and I got Gemini, and the alien that I chose for Gemini was the Ben Mami one, and I think it would be fun, and I gave him like an Anubis kind of theme, and I think it turned out quite nice. Here's my Sona, Remora. I usually draw her when I'm having a difficult time in my life or when I'm struggling with different feelings, and I was, April, and from April up till maybe mid-August, I was having a really, really hard time, so you will see another drawing of her somewhere around. Right now you're seeing a female version of Rook that I designed. I really like how the purple one turned out. And yeah. Next up, let's see. Oh, there's a drawing of Ben with his German Shepherd, because it only appeared on one episode and that was it. And I think it was a lovely idea of Ben like having a dog. I don't know. I think he would love to have a dog, and logically I gave a cat for Gwen, and I like to think that Gwen made a spell or something to make her cat live forever, basically. Maybe she did that too for Ben's German Shepherd, because it would be very sad if he lost him. Anyway, this is an OC I'm trying to develop. She's supposed to be a werewolf knight, like a lady knight, because lady knights are chef kiss. This is Sophie's Magpie's Scribble Brigade livestream. The theme was mythical creatures. I highly encourage you to check out her channel. It's very comforting and nice and full of color, and her work inspires me a lot. So definitely, please go check out Sophie Magpie here on YouTube, because she's absolutely amazing. I'm very inspired by her. So yeah, this was just drawings from the Scribble Brigade. It's just, basically Sophie puts a reference on screen and a limited amount of time, and you just go wild in your sketchbook. It was fun. Here's some drawings of the ghoul from Fallout, because I was watching the TV show with my dad, and it was quite cool. I like how everything came together by the end. Here's more of the werewolf lady knight I was drawing. I think I'm gonna call her like Wolfsbane, like the plant, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. Then I drew my pony Sona. I was thinking of changing her colors to purple, because currently my hair is purple, but I drew her when my hair was pink, and the pink became too iconic in her design, at least to me, to change it. So there you go. I drew this in a time where like everyone was doing My Little Pony fan art on Twitter, so I just drew my pony Sona. Here's Kanaya from Homestuck, because I suddenly remembered that Homestuck was a thing, and Kanaya was always my favorite character, so there she is. Next up, there's more like doodles of the Bad End AU. That's Rook applying lipstick, because if you're gonna be a respectable evil villain, you need black lipstick, I'm joking, by the way. I just think villains with lipstick look cool. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, let's just wait for me to flip to the next page. There we go. So this is my Monster High Sona. I was watching the TV show, like the new one, and I really like it, so I decided to make myself a werewolf Fursona. No, Fursona, no, that's not the term. Werewolf Monster High Sona. Oh my god. Basically, she would be like an ex-alumni that came back to Monster High to teach art. That's all the lore I have on her. these are some drawings of my OC Nora, who's basically like possessed by an ancient god. And I won't say anything else because that would be spoiler, and I want to make a video about my OCs specifically. So probably in there I will go into detail about her story and whatnot. But let me know if you would like a video about my OCs and the lore behind them, because I think that would be really fun. There she is again, Nora. Like, I don't know, I cannot. Wait, let's see. What does it say? I forgot what I wrote there. I think she's saying in one of those. Well, girl, help! I'm being plagued by the voices. That's real. This wasn't on my 2024 bingo card. Oh, girl. Oh my god, the changes she went through as an OC. Here's more drawings of Remora because I was having a really bad day, and I just wanted to draw her to feel some sort of comfort. So there you go. Now this is the beginning of the brainrot, the Poolverine brainrot. I saw that movie and my brain latched onto it like a parasite or something. This first few pages, I'm still trying to figure out how I wanted to draw Wolverine and how I wanted to stylize him in my own art style, and I knew I wanted him to look more feral like, so I gave him like paw pads and claws and fur tufts in his shoulders and elbows and a little tail, because for those who don't know, in the comics there's a comic where Magneto takes out the adamantium from Wolverine's skeleton, and that makes his mutation like kinda like get out of a dormant state. He slowly starts to become more and more feral. So my personal version of Wolverine is that before he went into the Weapon X experiment, he already had started to grow a Wolverine tail. But it remained a small tail because he got the adamantium in his skeleton, and that like made his mutation stop from developing, and the tail remained small, and that's it. And he's kind of like in this mid stage of kind of feral and kind of not feral. So yeah, that's my version of Wolverine at least. That's a little collage I made in therapy, and I really like how it turned out. Those are some sketches I was doing like very loosely and not caring very much about proportions or anatomy. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to redesign Wolverine's suit and make him look more feral and Wolverine-like. And I actually have a digital version of this, which is on my Instagram, Tumblr, and Twitter, so if you wanna see that, you can check it out. I posted him along with Sabretooth because they're nemesis. I just had to post them together. This is Werewolf AU that I made, because if you know me, if you follow me on Instagram or any of my social medias, you know I love a Werewolf AU. I hit all my favorite characters with the werewolf beam. I cannot help myself. It's my canon event. So, Werewolverine AU it was. Or it is. Because I still draw him like that. Anyway, that's Logan and Laura, because I believe in girl dad Logan supremacy. I think he would be such a great girl dad in general. Like, at least I like to think my version of Wolverine is. That's baby Laura. Yay! Okay, so if you didn't know, Wolverine kids are born with white fur, and as they grow up, they start to like shed the white fur, and it turns the classic Wolverine brown. So that's why I draw baby Laura with white hair. I think it was a nice little nod to Wolverines in general. These are some redesign attempts for one of my OCs. Again, I don't want to say much about it because, spoilers, and I want to make a video about them and properly introduce them. Yeah. More Wolverine and Wolverine Laura as a baby. Because I don't know, I just think she looks so cute. Like, she looks like a little polar bear, but she's a Wolverine. And I really like drawing Logan like this. I think it looks very fun. I love that bottom drawing because it's like Wade suddenly realizing that his short king is no longer short as a Wolverine, and I think it was fun. More drawings of Logan and Wade, and I really like how that Logan on the left looks. And then there's another drawing of Wolverine AU, but this time with Deadpool and Ellie and Laura and Mary Poppins, and Ellie's basically like saying that she loves when Logan turns into a bear. and Wade is correcting her like, oh no, he's a Wolverine, it's part of the Mustelid family, also known as Gulo Gulo, and blah 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 blah. Insert more Wikipedia knowledge about Wolverines here. Anyway, these are more like concept stuff I want to do with my OCs, but then again, it's spoilers, so I won't say anything. And this is just a self-portrait page from back when I had like a little bit of orange highlights in my hair. They're no longer there, now they're purple, but back then they were orange. And there's also an attempt at drawing a Doxona in there, as you can see, because my brother keeps telling me that I would be a border collie if I was a dog. So that is basically like a very messy page of a thumbnail that I did of Logan like performing top surgery on himself, and some sketches of how I think I want mermaids on my whole OC lore to look like. That's another drawing of Remora. I was having a shitty day, and you can tell because she's crying in this drawing. I then wanted to try doing the same with cooler colors, and then I thought I could draw Court, Nightcrawler. You know the guy, the blue fuzzy elf guy, my favorite Catholic, Nightcrawler. Anyway, these are some drawings I made for one of my best friends for their birthday. That's Xavier. He's like a villain-esque OC that he's so sassy. I love him. So that the cat is called Rice, and the dude with the horn is called Xavier, and they're my friends Jai's OCs. Please go check them out on Instagram because their art is just so beautiful. I love it. Happy birthday, Jai. If you're seeing this, I genuinely hope you like what the little drawings I did for you. Butcherine, yeah, my own attempt at drawing Butcherine. Save me, Butcherine. Anyway, that's basically Sapphic, Deadpool, and Logan. I just love them a lot. I think they're gorgeous lesbians. Anyway, I love drawing Butcherine, and I was having a whole identity crisis over this drawing because I was like, do I wanna be her or do I wanna date her? You know, like, just look at her. She's so pretty. Oh god. By the way, there was like a couple of like photos you saw before the Butcherine pages. I just won't elaborate on that because it's a very secret project I'm working on. So let's leave it like that. This is another friend's OC. His name is Alejandro, and he's a were piranha, and I thought that was a genius idea, so I wanted to draw him. And this is just like the end drawing because, the sketchbook was over. And that's it. That's my sketchbook. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next time whenever I post. I don't know when that will be. Bye!